Hello. So, before we turn this camera around again for the 100 billionth time, because I can never take a good live correctly, and things just have to happen. I'm gonna fix myself real quick. Sorry. Okay. So today on Crystal's little art vlog, there's a lot of like really big interference, and I think it's because my battery is dying and it's 0.5%. So sorry for that mess in the background. Is this one gonna be longer? I don't think so. Yeah. Give me 1 second. God, I wish this was longer. Yeah, I wish this was longer. I'm just gonna have to live with this. This is bullshit. Anyways, sorry. I have to take 5 minutes to like make sure this doesn't die. Okay. Sorry. Like whole lots of stuff in the background. Dun, da, da. Okay, so now that I kind of look okay-ish, even though I don't really entirely look okay. 2 minutes later of me fiddling around. Lots to cut off. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about my Inktober art journal and stuff. This is like my art journal sketchbook, but most of it got filled because of my Inktober stuff that I was working on. So I'm just going to show you guys that. This is the first page I drew for the Inktober Tim Burton theme. It's pilling. This page is like really, it's like mixed media paper, so it's very thin and it's just a work in progress. I think I talked about that in my last video, however I think I deleted it, so I don't know, I just left it. Yeah, I just didn't want to leave it up. So in any case, the house was quiet, so I got to take the opportunity to make a video by myself. And then I finished making this. We're gonna turn the camera around actually. Okay. Sorry, my stream was apparently interrupted. So we're going to turn the camera around. Hopefully this time it won't be interrupted. And we're going to show you what I've been doing, trying to do. See? Aren't they cute? Brother and sister. It's all watercolor pen, gel pen. All the borders are invisible or see-through. So it was very hard for me to do. I didn't know how to handle that. There was like a lot of weird coloring and everything. And then I just had to like really focus on how to make the composition better and neater and much more refined. I didn't want this area to be taking away from this main duo. Because they're basically the main characters of my little tiny story, you know? So I didn't want that taken away. And then this is their guardian, or her face. She looks out for them, and you can see her definitely like just like looking out. I called this Tranquil, basically because she's kind of the sun and moon. And then she's among the leaves in the forest. So there's like a lot of this like greenery, this like waterwork kind of like pattern. This is kind of reminiscent of that like like Victorian, I don't know how to put it, the big ring around the what's called the collar of things. It's just a lot smaller. So yeah. Sorry, there's a lot of movement, but can't quite hold it that well with the setup that I have. Then my next one happens to be this. And then we're gonna take a little closer look. See, my little voodoo doll was deepened and stuff like that. There's like a lot of detailing on this that wasn't on there before. I didn't like a lot of my Instagram videos, so I just have been deleting them left and right. And I might just leave this video up and just have everybody click on that instead if they're interested in looking at that anymore. Because I know I took a lot of everybody's time today. And I don't know, maybe they had fun looking at it or making fun of it or something or whatever. But I personally had fun making it until I put it up. So I guess that's all that counts, right? The process and the fact that I had fun with my little stuff. So this is called Chicken. See? Chicken. So he's wearing like a little chicken suit, and I wanted him to be a little bit dirtier and to match the rest of the other stuff that I had made. He looked a little bit too pristine before, so I deepened his colors and then added the bird. I didn't want him to look too shiny, so I didn't add too many shinies. So this is like the most that I could do as far as difference. Add a little bit more shiny to the water. Otherwise, this was basically done because these are statues, you know? So there's not really very much I can do with them. I mean, I could deepen the color in the windowsills and stuff, but that's about it. There you go for that one, drooling. So this is my work in progress. Obviously, that's the only part that actually looks right. So this is actually 16 colors. This is like one of the few things that I can show you guys where I could give you guys like a little sneak peek of my little process. I'm sorry. This thing could have fallen over on the camera and it would have been all over. And I just take a lot of time doing all this. So I do the watercolor pencil and the watercolor, and I add all the detail work when I'm watercoloring, and I add the detail work afterwards with pen and gel pen and everything, and just try to, you know, keep going. And it's like 22 hours by the time I'm done. So yeah, have, you know, had a little fun and then a little bit hard work to it. This is probably one of the faster pieces, maybe 18 hours. 16, yeah, 16 hours or so. 16, 18 hours, yeah. Because of this part. And then I had to keep adding to it to see what I could do to deepen everything up a little bit more. Then there's this. I added a lot of extra stuff to it that I'm just going to like darken and stuff like that. But I like my little bat necklace. Memories of the dead. Love beyond just the living. And bunnies. That's what my little side-by-side of that is. So here's my little work in progress. So this is the same sorceress girl that you saw here in the front, with just the face. I tried to make the nose look similar. Anyways, so So her eyes are black here, but they turn like reddish blue. And they're more red when you are up close to her. This one is called Flowing. It's, again, a work in progress, so that's why I called it a whip. So this is trailing behind her is her hair, and as she walks through the pore, she's kind of going through like a sort of time warp or something. So she's going to look hazy as she's walking through. It's almost gonna be like if she approaches somebody, it'd be in a dream. That's also going to take a long time to do. It's a lot of work in that one. That's definitely going to be take about as much time as a tree guy, although I'd say the tree guy is the most involved. This is another one of my like shorter pieces. This is like, I would say 12 hours. Yeah, to draw everything out, think of everything, watercolor everything. This is ink and watercolor, this section. I had to think of a faster way, and the only way I could do it is like negative process. So this is actually like a clear-ish glass with some kind of like lighting shining through the water and everything. So it's a tank right next to these stone stairs, like thinner to fatter growing stairs, right? It's like as if somebody sliced into them or something or whatever and just did not plan these cobblestone steps very well. This is a very thin step to work with. Maybe I should have like added a railing or something or whatnot, but I mean, they're in an imaginary, very close to Tim Burton kind of world. I wouldn't say exactly the same because obviously this is just heavily influenced by all of that. So yeah, this is Cruel. I think I'm finished with it, so it's no longer a whip. Yeah, I had like nice time with this, and then I added some shinies to his eyes and stuff to make him a little bit more interesting. The Tim Burton world is fairly a sort of not so alive, more deadish kind of world, but still kind of alive. So there's like a little bit more hints of purple and like kind of like a blood flowing through sort of, but basically mostly like half dead. So this one, I still have like a little bit more to work on, but I'll be posting the finale, the final part of it on Instagram, so I could link that down below when it's finished. But this was more the coloring that I wanted. Like I wanted a more muted blue rather than just this toxic green color on my whale. On my whale soldier and the little time clock that he has. This is kind of fun, right? And then the next pieces I'm going to be working on will be this one. I'm just going to flip through it right here. This one, this one, this one, this one, and I think this one will be the last of the 8. And I'm going to work it with them by 8. So 8 pages and then another 8 pages. So this one, my little cherry guy. How is this Tim Burton? The knife. I think this is very reminiscent of Beetlejuice. Sorry, my arms are tired. And this one has like a lot in it, right? Okay, so this one actually has Stretch, Thunder, Gift, and Double. So 4 days placed into the concept. So this was actually 4 days of Inktober. So Gift, Thunder, Stretch, or was it Double? Stretch and Double. Yeah, there's my double. So yeah. This is gonna be part of the last 8. Ooh, not part of the last 8. This is the last page of the 8. So yeah, there you go. Dun da da. Done, right? Okay. Whew. That was a lot to go through, and it's only 12 minutes. Thank God it's not half an hour or a whole hour, right? So, to be honest, it takes me a really long time to get through my videos and stuff, and I had so much footage, and I feel so bad for all my friends that actually watched through all of it, because I'm like, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. I just want to keep deleting everything, but people started watching it, and I was just kind of like, maybe I should leave it up for anyone that wants to watch the rest. I don't know, because I don't really want to let them watch the rest. But yeah, there's that. So I think I deleted the half-hour video where it was completely silent, just because it was just too long of a live and nobody was like really reacting to it after a couple of days or whatnot. So that's what I did. And then you know, there's just like a lot of stuff that I'm going to be adding. So I'm just gonna end this right here because we're done for today. But my name is Crystal. If you want to continue watching me, you can click subscribe or like me, and then continue watching or whatever. Just like keep my name in your loop or whatever. I don't really care if you hit the bell though. If you do, cool. I upload videos like once every month, but that might change to once every week or once every other week or once every other day. It really depends just because of my schedule. So yeah, just keep me noted and in your thoughts or whatever whatnot, and you'll like, you know, you'll find a new video from me sometime soonish. I'm like uploading more and more videos every single time I get back on here. So I would say the next video that you can expect from me will be a couple of days from now. So yeah, keep me in your like loop if you want to see what I'm gonna be doing next. As far as an added note, though, the collaboration with my friend will have to be postponed just because as of right now, my friend hasn't really gotten back to me on that. I don't know if something happened or there was stuff going on. I'm not really sure. So that being said, when there's all this stuff going on with friends, I just kind of like back off for a bit and then just kind of like, you know, just keep my ears perked up or whatever or whatnot. So like, yeah. That's really it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.